Hey everybody, it's Matthew Dibler here. It is Thursday, December the 3rd, and my question for you today is what if your greatest gifts are holding you back? Now, when I say your greatest gifts, I'm talking about unrealized greatest gifts. So these are things that you might have not perceived as gifts at all, but perhaps flaws, weaknesses, liabilities, vulnerabilities. What if these were the things that were keeping you from progressing in your life's work, your life's mission? How would they be doing that? Well, because they're not being seen properly. Perhaps you haven't had the eyes to see them as gifts. You've had this negative identity associated with these things. But what if you flipped them? What if you took what you perceive to be your weakness and you turned it into your strength? For me, a couple of examples. And we'll start with the easy one because I'm sitting here and I'm doing a video. I'm on camera. I had perceived that one of my greatest weaknesses was public speaking. I was deathly afraid of putting myself on camera, of standing up in front of a crowd. I don't know how I survived, many years in a sales career with that fear, but I did. And the reality is that it was something that stirred me quite a bit. And now here I am, and I'm working to become a positive influence in my community, outside of just the town that I live in, but on social media, and I have many connections from all over the world, and I'm telling my story with boldness, confidence, and I have no anxiety at all about doing a video like this or talking to a crowd. Another one that I'll tell you about is hypersensitivity. Hypersensitivity is, a lot of what led me to anxiety, panic, this feeling of like overwhelmed. When I felt as though really circumstance and adversities in life, they were just too much. That's what caused me to really shut myself in, to become agoraphobic. I couldn't handle the world around me, so I stayed in my little comfort zone. But what if I took that hypersensitivity and I turned it into a strength? What if I used that sensitivity as intuition and as guidance between, negative and positive influences and darkness and light? What if I allowed my intuition to be something that connected me deeper with my faith, that allowed me to hear and sense the presence of God, so that my steps could be directed in the proper way so that I could fulfill my purpose in this world? The devil likes to take these strengths and sort of manipulate them, turn them upside down so that they don't become visible to us. We need to have the eyes to see that these weaknesses, these flaws, perhaps they were given to us with intention, and perhaps they're not weaknesses and flaws at all. Perhaps they're our greatest strength, and perhaps the key to unlocking our future potential lies in taking what we've perceived for many years, in many cases decades, our entire lives. Maybe the key to unlocking our potential is turning those weaknesses into strengths, changing our perception of the things that we've labeled improperly, and allowing those things to become assets for the work and the mission that God has called us to fulfill. Think about it. If you're being held back, if you feel like you're stuck, if you feel like there's a wall in front of you and you just can't clear it, look at the things, get to their root, and turn them upside down. You can do it. I'm living proof of that. I love you all and I believe in you all. And together, we're going to win the winter. Take care and God bless.